Hello Taurus, welcome. It's Sandra here from Wolf Moon Tarot. I hope you're all well wherever you are. This is your reading for the 7th through to the 14th of February 2022, or thereabouts. It could resonate a little bit beyond those dates. But it's a general reading, as always, Taurus, so it won't resonate with everybody, but it certainly will with some. So take what resonates with you, leave the rest behind for somebody else. But let's see, shall we? Let's see what the energies want to say at this time. So what do we have for Taurus? 7th to the 14th of February 2022. Right, so we have number 7, and this talks about infinity, no limits, perseverance, Don't restrict yourself here, Taurus. There are no limits now, and so persevere, whatever it is you need to persevere with. Don't hold yourself back. And number 35, and this talks about solitude, loneliness, isolation. So perhaps some of you been feeling like that, or somebody connected to you feeling like that at this time for some reason. All right, so let's get into your reading now. So what do we have for Taurus? The 7th to the 14th of February 2022. What do we have for Taurus? 7th to the 14th of February 2022. So we have the heart of your reading, Taurus, the root of the matter, past influences, what's on your mind at the moment, the future going forward, and then something else that your guides would like to say to you at this time. And at the bottom of the deck we have the 9 of Wands, and this is about, digging in, really, not giving up. This is the wounded warrior, so there's been a lot of difficulties, situations, but you've won a lot of battles, you've won a lot of difficult situations, you overcome such a lot. And now there's one final thing to deal with. All right, one final battle to be won, perhaps, metaphorically speaking. So I'll just put that to one side at the moment. And could we clarify all of the cards on the table, please, for Taurus? Clarify all of the cards on the table, please, for Taurus. And at the bottom of the deck we have the 9 of Cups. And this is jumping for joy, having all of your cups full, wish fulfillment, what you've been dreaming of. We've got the treasure chest here, so this is about abundance also. But there's the sun shining, there's the sun shining down on you, bringing joy, warmth and new opportunities. But feeling truly blessed. A beautiful, beautiful energy here. So at the heart of your reading, Taurus, we have Temperance, which is a Sagittarius energy, and the World. And Temperance, this is about having patience, achieving balance, moderation, healing. But it's just having patience also, and at a time of, because, Temperance being a Sagittarius energy. Sagittarius is very much a fire energy and very much about movement and change, high energy. And of course, the Sagittarius ruling planet Jupiter is in the background there. And Jupiter is a planet of expansion and growth. So at this time of expansion and growth, you're being asked, or you're having to be patient. You're having to bring moderation and balance into a situation. And possibly healing also here. And the clarifier is the world. And so this talks about a completion of an old cycle that's here. A completion of an old cycle. Getting ready for jumping through the circle, jumping through the world, on your way to a new beginning. It's a transformational energy, new opportunities, new cycle beginning. But an old cycle's having to complete, and I feel that's why you've got the temperance energy at the moment. Although the expansion and new opportunities are here with the world, it's not quite there yet. So you're having to be patient just at this time. Okay. At the root of this, yes, we've got the Four of Cups and the Four of Swords. So we've got two fours here for you. And the Four of Cups, so this is already in place. This is at the root of the situation. An offering. There's something that's been on offer that you're not quite sure about. So there's something about this offering that you're hesitant to accept. You can see it, you know it's there, but you've been hesitant to accept it. And that's because you're needing to recharge your batteries. Feeling quite with your energy depleted, mental energy, physical energy depleted. And whatever this is, it's something that is meaningful for your heart, but you're having to put your heart to one side. So you're having to put this, whatever it is, to one side while you, that's something that you love and it's meaningful for you, but you need to recuperate your energies here. So that's why you're not grasping this opportunity, why you didn't grasp this opportunity. And in the past we have Justice and the Ten of Pentacles. So the past influence is a need for justice. So the scales needing to be balanced. Something was out of balance in the past, had been out of balance in the past. Perhaps an injustice or something that wasn't fair, something that wasn't right. So, you know, a justice call here, something being put right, needing to be put right. And it's to do with money, abundance within a family situation, finances within a family situation. So in the past, perhaps something unfair or a sense of injustice to do with this finances within the family possibly, or you know, what everybody has within the family situation. But a need for some form of a justice call here. So this is in the past, this is already in place. A need for the scales to be balanced in that area, because something wasn't quite right, wasn't quite equal, if you like. But opportunities were offered, but you know, you needed to recharge your batteries, your energies. So let's see, what's on your mind at the moment? What are you thinking about, Taurus? Well, we have the Six of Cups and Judgment. So we've got Justice and Judgment, two major arcanas on the table here. Significant energies. So what you're thinking about is family. You're thinking about family and the joys of family. You know, all the cups here are full, all different flowers. So, you know, lots of happiness, joy, abundance within the family, a family situation here. family and all possibly close connections with people who have been around for a long time. So it doesn't have to be just about family. It can be, you know, close friendships, people in the community, people at work. And so this is what you're thinking about. But there's a judgment call here. So there's some form of a judgment call, a rebirth time to learn from the past. Past mistakes, let them go. Learn from them, though, ready to go forward afresh at a time of rebirth, rising up like the phoenix rising up from the ashes. So a time of rebirth for the family. Whatever family means for you. But the judgment call now, you know, standing up to be counted, learning from the past, getting ready to go forward anew. With family, or whether it's close friends, you know, work colleagues, people who mean a lot and have been connected to you for a long time. So looking at the cards across the top here, we can see that the wounded warrior, you know, just one last thing now, and it's to do with family or, you know, the close connections. And then this time, you know, opportunity for a judgment call now, rebirth, that's going to bring in lots of blessings, wish fulfillments. Going forward, Taurus, we have the Sun and we have the Ten of Swords. So going forward, the Sun is the most optimistic card and energy in the major arcana in tarot. It's a very significant energy. The Sun brings in warmth, new opportunities, new beginnings. It brings in growth and expansion. It's a very optimistic energy here. Brings in a lot of happiness. And I feel that's coming in for you because you are walking away from a very painful situation here. The Ten of Swords is when things have been difficult. Things have been very difficult in the past. You know, that could be, sometimes the Ten of Swords is when you felt stabbed in the back or betrayed to do with something. But when the Ten of Swords comes forward, that pain is lifting. Those difficulties are lifting. And they're lifting because the Sun has come forward, you know, to help raise your energy, to bring in new opportunities, new optimism and joy and happiness. So the Sun is eclipsing this Ten of Swords energy, I feel, for some of you. For others of you, and I have to say the other options that come to my mind with these two pairings, with this pairing, is that the Sun also sheds light on situations. So for some of you, that light could be shed on a need to leave a very difficult and painful situation that's been around for a long time. And I'm just wondering whether that has got anything to do with this feeling lonely, feeling isolated and solitude on your own with your own thoughts, out on a limb, if you like. And I'm wondering whether for some of you that's what you may be walking away from, especially with the Sun energy coming in for you, which is absolutely beautiful. Because this is a time of rebirth for yourself within this family or connectedness situation. And there's just one final thing now to get to your wish fulfillment. And there's the beautiful sun look shining on you there in the background. So yes, I can see those depleted energies here in the past. You know, so when the opportunities were offered in the past, it was difficult when you were feeling depleted. And I feel that's connected with this energy here. But of course, we have infinity, you know, everything is possible. All is possible now. There is no limits. Just persevere on now. You're near just one final thing now, one final push. So, what is it your guides would like to say to you, Taurus, now? Well, we have the Eight of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. The Eight of Pentacles is the apprenticeship energy. So this is working hard, being focused on learning a new skill, putting something new together. You know, having practiced, and you will be practicing. Some things you'll get right, some things you won't, but you'll learn from them. So very much in apprenticeship mode here. And this is what your guides want to say. This is something new that you're going to be focusing on. And yes, applying your brain power here. Clarity of mind, clarity of thought. Deep thinking, you know. Giving a lot of thought to whatever this is that you are learning. Being pragmatic, thinking logistically, thinking strategically, but being very, very focused here. And it's to do with this new beginning here, this new opportunity. And that's what your guides want to say to you, Taurus. That's lovely. I'm just going to get, it's a lovely reading, whoever this was for, and it won't be for everybody, but it certainly will be for somebody or for a few of you. But two final messages, please, for Taurus to complete this reading. Two final messages for Taurus. All right, Taurus, right, we have ascending the mountain, but keep going forward, and uncovering treasure. Beneath the surface lies a great bounty. All right, I think I can see what these messages are going to say, or trying to say to you, Taurus. So ascending the mountain, you know, it's not all going to be plain sailing. And we can see that when we've got the apprentice card comes forward. There's lots of trial and error here, learning from mistakes and then going forward. You know, it's a time of learning and progress. But, you know, sometimes there's going to be twists and turns in this journey. Sometimes you're going to feel like you're going up the mountain when you're learning whatever it is, this new, whatever it is that you're putting your energy into. It's going to feel like you're going up the mountain. But your energies want to say to you, keep going forward, keep going. You're going to get there. This is all part of your journey, Taurus. And because when you get there, you're going to uncover this treasure. So beneath the surface and the surface being the trials and tribulations, you know, the learning, the uphill and down dale, the twists and turns. Things suddenly jumping out of the woodwork that you didn't expect. But beneath all that, there's a great bounty waiting for you. And, you know, I feel that's why we've got infinity here. Persevere, keep going. You know, the sky's the limit, really. You're going to get there. And yes, it'll be hard work. And yes, there's a steep learning curve going on here. But it's going to be worth it. And try and enjoy the journey as you can. Try and enjoy the journey. All right, I'm going to leave it there, Taurus. Whoever this was for, I hope you've enjoyed the reading and it's given you a little bit of clarity and understanding on your situation. But good luck going forward. And until next time, bye-bye for now.